to spray. We're not going to do that, so just cross that one off. Number 2 says what?
Apply an anchor beginning at the base of the big toe and continue around the heel. And finish up the anchor on the lateral side.
Okay, so with this, we're going to start here on in the inside. When we come around, we're going to come back. Okay. The one thing when you start, I don't want these edges to get clear up into the toes. So just imagine if you had a crease of tape or rolled up tape right there, what that might cause. So don't get it too high. Keep it back somewhat, but not too far back. And I'm going to come behind. And if you got sweaty feet, this can cause a problem for you right now, but hopefully you don't have sweaty or oily feet. So that's all that we're doing right there, okay? And the next one, it says probably about, wrap around the foot. This one's an optional one. If you want to, you can go around the foot all the way around.
Just anchor.
Yeah, just kind of help anchor this, okay? I'm not going to do that right now, but if you want to, you can. It's optional. So the next step says split the tape in half. Start the big toe, go around the heel, and then wrap to the big pinky or the small toe. So I'm just going to go to the bottom of the foot. Imagine if these are my toes. So I'm thinking about starting the pad and come around my heel and come back to the pinky. Again, I want to keep it down low enough that my crease is not up in the actual crease of the toe. Keep your tape back just a little bit. So I'm going to come around the heel, and I'm creating that X in the bottom of the foot, okay? And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do it again in opposite direction. And it's I'm not necessarily fanning it out. I am a little bit. You can if you want, but you can. Just at the end of the day, you're going to do it each side twice. So go big toe, little toe, little toe, big toe, big toe, little toe, little toe, big toe. So I did that one here. Okay. So once I've done that, I've created that X kind of in the middle of the foot, plantar fascia. It kind of runs and fans out across it. Okay. The next step I'm going to do is I'm going to come from the lateral side. I'm going to pull up into the arch. Okay. Again, pull lateral to medial on the transverse strips. Okay. You're going to overlap these by about half. So every one you do, you're going to move down about half. Okay. You'll just keep on going until you get down towards the heel. You don't have to encompass the heel, but you just need to get down low enough. Like if you want that, excuse me, that's probably low enough. If I wanted to go, I could. There's not really a purpose. And then after that, I'm just going to follow up the same step that I did at the very beginning, with that anchor. Okay. So if I was truly doing this and this tape job, I'd probably take some pre-wrap, go around the foot, and then I'd take this stretchy tape and I'd go all the way around. Because at the end of the day, it depends on the foot. You know, obviously you have to spray this stuff down really well to make it sticky on the bottom and on the sides. And so hopefully what I'm trying to accomplish there is hopefully these will stay with the stickiness, but plus the mere fact that you're going to be stepping on this. But sometimes these will pill up, and so that's why going around with pre-wrap and taking this stuff and just kind of going all the way around his foot. You know, you could do that. I could do it with white tape. You know, I just, with going around the foot, I prefer to have a little bit of flexibility. But in the real world, that's right. You can do the one with the white tape at the very end, like what I just did there, with the white tape as an optional piece.
So you said this one just allows more movement, like when they step?
Yeah.
For the white tape, doesn't it?
Yeah, if you wanted to, I mean, in theory, you could do something like this. Just to hopefully hold, because you got all these transverse strips, and then you got this one that comes from the big toe, little toe, and trying to make sure that this doesn't peel off, because their feet will get sweaty. And so you're just trying to think how you can keep that on there to stay on well enough that it will not, you know, get too loose. Okay, is everybody all right? You want me to show that again? Okay, so just real quick, my first strip is what? What do I do?
On the medial to lateral.
Right here, and then I go on the bottom, and I go big toe to little toe, alternating, doing that 2 on each side. So big toe, little toe, big toe. Repeat that twice.
That's the half tape, right?
Yep. And then I do transverse strip. the one thing I'm gonna say I do like, so you can see where the toe box is at right there. If I do the transverse strip, I usually try and stay a little bit below that just to at least allow that freedom for the toe to bend. Because if I get up here and I pinch this way, then when they step, it doesn't give them the freedom to do that, so it can be too tight, or they might not like that as well. So usually when I do start that transverse strip, I usually try and come down below that joint just a little bit, so the top edge is towards that joint. Okay, make sense? Okay, that's it.